Good morning, all. I am Rishi Pathania, PGT Physical Education in teaching Cambridge International School, Dasuwa. Today we will discuss about chapter number 5, Children and Women in Sports. Today my topic is sports participation in women's in India. Sports participation of women in India. For women's participation in sports, we have a look at ancient period regarding participation in the first modern Olympic 1896 Athens. There was no participation of women's. Women participation first time in 1900 Olympics. Only 22 women participated in. And after 100 years in 2000 Sydney Olympic, 4069 women had participated. In 2008 Beijing Olympic, 4637 women participated. Participation in India. In 2000, Karna Maleshwari was the first woman who was bronze medal in Sydney Olympic from India. In 1986, performance of PT Usha was very good in athletics. In 2012, London Olympic, Sania Nehwal and MC Mary Kom got bronze medal. In 2016 Rio Olympic, Sakshi Malik won bronze medal. PV Sandhu won silver medal. Many people comment for women, why don't they stay in the kitchen where they belong? What? Now time has changed. Women are capable of changing society. Now the ideology suggests that women are participating in every sphere of life and proving themselves globally. Reason for less participation of women in sports. The male dominated culture of sports. The culture of sports itself presents a problem. Some women, girls are turned off sport altogether because they see it as a male dominately activity. It is just not seen as feminine or girly to be interested in sport, and for many girls, being sportly it felt to be at odds with being feminine. Next is body image. For girls and women, the relationship between body image and physical activity is a vicious circle. The more self conscious they feel about their bodies, the less likely they are to take part in sports. Participation in sports has a positive effects on girls' perception of their bodies. Generally, girls or women might be turned off the prospect of curtain sports because of the revealing clothing, which may attract unwanted sexually attention. Next, lack of self confidence. Girls often rate their performance or ability more negatively than boys. Self confidence is also linked to competitions. Although some women enjoy the competitive element of sport, many girls and women are turned off sport because it's competitive. This is one of the reasons why aesthetic activity such as aerobic gymnastic are encouragingly popular amongst girls and young women, and why some traditional team sports are less popular. Next, parental and adult influence. The influence of parents, coaches, and other adult affects girls and boys differently. Adolescent females places greater emphasis on self comparison and comments from adults than do adolescent males who rely more on competitive outcomes as their basis for personal judgment of physical competence. Next, personal safety. Personal safety on the streets, on public transport, and in the around sports and community venues. In a particular problem for women, females are particularly vulnerable and can become the focus of racist behavior. Traveling to and from venues for sports or physical activity can present particular barriers for women. Next, funding. At most levels, women's sports attracts less funding than men. Girls' teams tend to attract less sponsorship for local businesses because they do not have large supporter bases. These inequalities in funding result is poor facilities, equipment and kit, as well as less sponsorship for female athletes. Next, clothing and equipment. Clothing and equipment for sports can be expensive. Images of sports people can promote the idea that unless you were dressed in fashionable clothing designed for a particular sport, you will look out of place. Some sports clothing is also quite revealing, which create problems for women and girls. Linked to the issue about body image. Strict requirement about clothing can also prevent some women for participating. Next is lack of education. There is less participation of women in sports due to lack of education. There are various superstitions and misconceptions that exist in our society. For example, it is believed that women become less feminine and face a number of problems at the time of delivery if they take part in sports. These misconceptions are not based on any proofs, and people often believe in them due to lack of education and them limiting the participating of women in sports. Next is less number of female coaches. Some women feel uncomfortable in presence of male coaches. Therefore, the number of female coaches will increase the participating of women in sports. Next is way to increase and encourage women participation in sports. First is making sports compulsory. Like primary education, government should also make sports compulsory at least at the primary and secondary school level. It need not be a competitive sport but a recreational healthy sport. Schools should be made to educate women over the healthy benefits of sports. Next is providing access. Females should be providing with opportunities to play sports in both school and colleges. Next is having more female administrations. Rules should be made to we have more female office bearers in sports federations. The predominance of male official office bears in state and national federation should be changed. Ex-female players should be nominated to the federations. This will help in increasing trust in women players. Next is having more female coaches. More and more women should be made as coaches and reference, as this will make women players happy and comfortable with female coaches. Next is conducting talent search for women players. A comprehensive talent search should be conducted all over the country. Awareness should be created among the parents and girls regarding the facilities available for a girl player and about the importance of sports in the well-being of the girl students. So, as to bring change in the attitude towards women participation in sports. Next is Starting special schemes. The Ministry of Sports should establish a special cell that focuses on the development of women's sports in India. This cells, this cells should work with different stakeholders for the promotion of women's sports in India. Schemes like Women's Movement of Sports should be started. Under the women should be encouraged to play and organize team sport or even an individual sport from young age. Next is providing safe places and traveling facility for girls. Girls should be provided with safe places where they can play. Good traveling facility and safe places will ensure girls and their families of their safety, and this will lead to more girls participation in sports. Also, infrastructure facility like sports clubs and centers, hostels with safe and hygienic facilities should be created for girls. Okay, dear. Any student who feel any doubt or any query, they can call me at my number. Thank you.